So my also now we are on live on YouTube. You can see upstairs. This we can also see later. Also, it will be recorded. So yes, I invite everyone to take your japa, and we will all chant 1 round as Krishna. To best would be, I don't know if audio is on or off. Of course, that we just start. Maybe admin can put everyone audio on. Let's see what will be the sound. So please, dear devotees, God brothers and God sisters, let's together chant 1 round for Guru Maharaj. Guru Maharaj ki jai.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Rama,
Rama, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Hare Rama, Rama,
Hare Krishna, Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Rama, Hare Krishna,
Rama Hare
Hare
Krishna, Krishna Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama,
Hare Rama, Hare
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 Krishna,
Ram, Ram Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Hare Rama, Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama,
Hare
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna 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 Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna 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 Krishna, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama,
Krishna
Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare
Krishna 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 Krishna, Hare Krishna
Rama, Hare
Krishna
Krishna, Hare
Hare Rama,
Hare Rama,
Rama
Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Rama,
Krishna
Hare Rama,
Krishna
Hare Rama, Krishna,
Hare Rama, Rama Krishna, Krishna Krishna Krishna, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Krishna 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 Krishna,
Hare Krishna,
Rama Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Rama,
Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama,
Ram
Rama
Ram
Hare
Ram, Hare Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Ram,
Hare,
Hare Ram,
Rama
Ram
Hare
Ram,
Rama,
Hare
Hare
Hare.
Rama,
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare.
Krishna,
Hare 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 Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare
Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Ram
Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram Ram Ram
Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare
Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare Hare
Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram Hare Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Ram Hare Ram Hare Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare
Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram
Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Ram Hare Ram
Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram Hare Ram Krishna Krishna Hare Ram Hare Ram Hare Ram Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram Hare Ram Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram Krishna Krishna Hare Hare
Hare Hare
Krishna Krishna Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare
Ram Hare
Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna
Ram Ram Krishna Hare Ram Hare Ram Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram Hare
Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare
Krishna
Hare Krishna Krishna
Krishna Krishna
Hare 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 Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram Hare
Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Ram Ram Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram Hare Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram Ram Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda
Hare Krishna. I think we more or less everyone we finished. Thank you, everyone. Once again, those who have video, please turn video on so it can be more personal. And if you have Karmi name on the screen, please change to a devotional name, just that we can know who you are. And now I would like to invite Radha Mataji from Italy to chant Narasimha Kavacha for Guru Maharaj protection. It will take us 7 minutes. Please, the admin, if you can share on the screen this Kavacha, that was in the plan. I hope you have it ready so everybody else can join. And best would be that admin, if you can turn off everyone's audio, and that we can listen Ekarada Mataji. I think her name is there properly somewhere, so that admin can find her. And then we together with her we chant. We listen her. I hope it will be on the screen. Admin, are you there?
Hare Krishna, yes, please all accept my respectful obeisances, respectful to the lotus feet of our dear Guru Maharaj. I'm sorry I'm unable to share the screen, but if anyone else can, will be so nice. Thank you very much. So I'm starting. Thank you. Nisima kavacham vaksye pralade noditam pura sarvarakshakaram punyam sarvopadravanasанam sarvasampatkaram chaiva svargamoksha pradayakam yatvanisima devasam hemasima sanastitam vidritasya trinayanam saradindu samaprabham Lakshmyalingtavamangam vibhuti-bhirupastritam Chaturbuja kumalangam Svarnakundala sobitam Syuto-bhirata ratna-keyuramudritam Tapta-kanchana sankasham Pita-nirmala-vasasam Indradishura-mulista Spuramanikyadiptibi Virajita padadvandvam sankachakrati hetibi garutmata cha vinaya suyamana mudam vitam svarit kamala sambasam kritvatu kavacham patet nisimo me siraupatu lokaraksharta sambhava sarvagopi sambhavasa pralame rakshatu dvanim Nrisimo me drisaupatu somasuranilochana smrita me patu nrihari munivaya stuti priya nasame simanasastu mukalakshmi mukapriya sarva vidyadi papatu nisimo rasanam mama Bhaktrapadvindu vadanam sada pralada vandita nisimo patu me kantam skandau bhuvedananta krit Divyastrasu bitabujo nisimo patu me bujo Karau me deva varado nisimo patu sarvata Hridayam yogi sadhyascha nivasam patu me harir Madhyam patu hiranyaksha vakshakupshi vidarana Nabhim me patu niyari svanabhi brahma samstuta Ramanda kotaya katyam yastasau patu me katim guyam me patu guyanam mantranam guyarupadrik Urumano bhava patu januni nararupadrik jange patu darabara hartayo saunrikeshari suraraja pradapatu padahu menyarishvara Sarsa Sirsa Purushaha Patu me Sarvasastanum Mahogra Purvata Patu Mahaviragrajonyita Mahavishnu Dakshinetu Mahajivalastu Nirtau Pashime Patu Sarveso Disime Sarvato Mukha Nisimo Patu Vayavyam Samyam Bhushana Vigraha Ishanyam Patu Badrome Sarvamangaladayaka Samsarabhayata Patu Mrityurnikeshari Idam nisimmakavacham praladamukamanditam bhaktimanyapatena sarvapapai pramuchate putravandanavalloke dirgayurupajayate yam yam kamayate kamam tam tam prapnoti samsayam sarvatra jayamapnoti sarvatra vijayai bhavet Bhumihantarikshadivyanam grahanam vinivaranam Vishikoranga sambhuta Vishapaharanam param Brahmarakshakshayakshanam Durutsaranakaranam Bhujevatale patreva Kavachan likita subham Karamule dritanyena Siddhyo karma siddhaya Devasura manusvesu Zvandvame vajaya labet Eka sandhyam trisandhyam va yapate niyato nara Sarvamangala mangalyam bhukti mukti chavindati Vatrinsati sahasrani patistudmatmana pachistyudatmanar nivi Kavachasya mantrasya mantrasiddhi prajayate hanena mantra rajena kritva basma birmantranam tilakam vinyaset yashtu tasya graha bayamaret trivaram japamanastu dattavarya vimantrya cha prasayedhyanaram mantram nrisimodhyananam Dhyanamacharet Yasya roga pranasyanti Yechasyu kukshi sambhava Kimatra bahunoktena Nrishima sadriso bhavet Manasa chintitam yattu Satachapnatya samsayam Garjantam garjayantam nijabhuja patalan sputayantam atantam dipyantam tapayantam divibhuti ditijam kshepayantam kshipantam kramdantam rosayantam disi disi satatam Samarantam varantam vikshantam gurnayantam karanikara satahir divyasima namami Garjantam garjayantam nijabhuja patalan sputayantam atantam dipyantam tapayantam divibhuti ditijam kshepayantam kshipantam krandantam rusayantam disi disi satatam samarantam varantam vikshantam gurnayantam karanikara satahir divyasima namami Garjantam garjayantam nijabhuja patalam spotayantam atantam dipyantam tapayantam divibhuti ditijam kshepayantam kshipantam kramdantam rosayantam disi disi satatam samarantam varantam vikshantam gurnayantam karanikara satahir divyasima namami Iti Shri Brahmananda Purane Praladukstam Shri Nisimha Kavacham Sampurnam Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Jai Guru Maharaj Jai Srila Prabhupada
Rivo, thank you very much for wonderful chanting to everyone. And now I hope that with us is His Holiness Bhakti Purushottam Swami. One big Haribol for him. Rivo.
Rivo.
Dear Maharaj, are you with us? Dear Bhakti Purushottam Maharaj, can you hear us? Now is your turn. You can please join us. looks like there is some, how to say, bad communication with Mayapur. Vimalangi Mataji, are you have contact with Maharaj or with somebody from Maharaj's side?
So Maharaj secretary is there. His Grace Sagar Prabhu is there.
Yes.
In 2 minutes he's coming. Maharaj is coming in 2 minutes.
2 minutes. Okay. So before Maharaj is coming, I just want to say again that that on Jayapataka Swami archive there is a lot of new and old magazines which were made in PDF, and there you can get them for free. Just download. These are magazines from 83, 1983, and many wonderful stories from Guru Maharaj. So if you have time, you can download it, read it, download another one. This is how I'm doing, just that you know. Anybody else want to say anything before Maharaj is coming? We have a little bit time. Okay, just asking. What else? Today also Kamteya Prabhu will be with us for a few minutes to encourage us, our senior god brother, other originally from Italy. And anybody, if you have any desire, who else we should invite on this our meetings, please let me contact or contact your local coordinators. As you know, Guru Maharaj's desire was to increase care for his disciples. That's why he somehow empowered local devotees to form on connection on the level of yatras. And this way, from different yatras, we created Jayapataka Shisha Samukh Europe. And the same things is in America, in South America, in India. So we're also trying to do something here. Let's see if our Maharaj is already online.
Yes, I am here at your service.
Hare Krishna Maharaj, one Haribol for Bhakti Patan Swami. Haribol.
Hari
Hare
Bol.
Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Please, Maharaj, for 30-40 minutes, if you can share some thoughts on Guru Tattva, how to increase relationship with spiritual master, maybe some your personal realization with Guru Maharaj, and maybe on the end some question and answer there would be there. So please.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Bol. Nama Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Jayapataka Swamineti Namine Namo Acharya Padaya Nitai Kripa Pradayane Gaura Katha Dhamdaya Nagar Kramatarine Nama Om Vishnupadaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swamineti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Prasarine Nirbhishesha Sunnavadi Paschat. So I am very, very happy to see so many of my god brothers, god sisters from different parts of Europe. You are gathered here for JSSS function. It's very nice to see that how all of you are working together to make JSSS activities more successful in Europe. It's very important for our spiritual life. We stay together to serve Guru Maharaj, who is always engaged in fulfilling desires of Srila Prabhupada. So everyone in their life, they need some guru or teachers. Materially, they say teachers, we call it guru. So those they are practicing spiritual life, there are jnanis, there are yogis, and there are devotees, bhaktas. Karmakandis, they have their spiritual master or the purohit, brahmanas. They come do karmakanda, then they go back to their house. They take dakshina, go to their house, no problem. For jnanis, their relationship with the guru is not so important because ultimately they all become Bhagavan. That is their concept. So guru is Bhagavan, I am also Bhagavan, no problem. And for yogis, dhyana yogis, they learn from guru how to do meditation. Then their relationship ends. Guru goes somewhere, disciple goes somewhere else. But bhakti life, it is not like that. In a bhakti life, our relationship with Guru is eternal. Even if when we will go back to Godhead, by Krishna's mercy, Guru's mercy, there also will be with Guru Maharaj. So thus the spiritual master or Guru plays a very important role in the lives of those that are practicing Bhakti Yoga. So Guru, a spiritual master, he has been glorified in scriptures so elaborately how important it is to maintain our relationship with our spiritual master. And in regards to Guru Maharaj, his unique personality on this earthly planet in so many different ways. Who will deny this? Guru Maharaj is endowed with great and perfect qualities of spiritual master. Kripa Sindhu Susiddhanta Sarvasatupakaraka Nispriya Sarvada Siddha Sarvavidya Visarada. These are the qualities of spiritual master. Kripa Sindhu, the ocean of mercy. Guru Maharaj exhibits this great quality that he has his ocean of mercy. By his nature, to reach the most fallen, most neglected, most wretched people, he is always eager for that. Kripa Sindhu. Susiddhanta. Guru Maharaj is fixed on Siddhanta. To follow the scriptural Siddhanta. He does not care what people think, what people say, who criticize or not. He always goes in the line of scriptures, especially in regards to the relationship of Guru and disciple. Guru is very, very particular on that. Sarvasatupakarakah. The Guru is always eager to do benefits to others. Nispriha is detached. And Guru Maharaj's nature of detachment has become very obvious that how he is detached. Even if he is not attached to his body, we have seen before his health crisis how he would give his body completely for the service of Prabhupada And Krishna, now in spite of his health crisis, he fully engages Kaya Mana Vakya, his words, his mind, his body, the service of Krishna. So all of us, we should feel very happy, very proud, very secured to get shelter at the lotus feet of such a great personality, pure devotee of Lord Krishna. At his lotus feet, we have taken shelter. So we are secured. As long as we remain under the shelter of Guru Maharaj's lotus feet, our life is secured. So that is very, very important. Ashraya loya bhaje tare hari nahi taje. As long as we continue our life under the shelter of Guru, Ashraya, then Krishna will never reject us. You see, we have come to practice Krishna consciousness, devotional life. But devotional life, so many rules, regulations, so many things, so much detail. No one can say that he is perfectly practicing Krishna consciousness or devotional life. No one, none of us we can claim that. Even if okay, none of us we can claim that we are perfectly practicing Krishna consciousness. No one can do like that. Then what is our hope? Hope is mercy of our spiritual master. As long as we stay under the shelter of Guru Maharaj, spiritual master, in spite of our imperfect practice of devotional service, will progress. If we are under the shelter of Guru Maharaj, we can never have a perfect performance of devotional service. Nityam Bhagavat Savaya Bhagavati Uttama Shalokya Bhakti Bhavati Naistiki Nasta Prayasya Bhadresu. That's why it has been stated that if we regularly and regularly, Nityam, regularly we did Srimad Bhagavatam, will become free from all contamination, almost become free. Bhagavata hearing will not make us free from contaminations completely. Nasta praya will become almost free. But some contamination will be there within our heart. Even if after reading Srimad Bhagavatam regularly, then whatever leftover contaminations, how to become free from that? That is by the mercy of spiritual master. So perfection of our life is how obediently we are trying to follow our spiritual master, follow the footsteps of a spiritual master, imbibe the great qualities of a spiritual master within ourselves. That is very big achievement. See, to have faith in Bhagavan is difficult. On the basis of scriptures, it is difficult to develop faith only on the basis of scriptures unless we see those things through as a pure devotee. When we see the life of pure devotee and their conviction about the existence of Krishna, we do not know Krishna existing or not. The Shastra speaks all different kinds of things about absolute truth. Nana Mundir, Nana Mat, different people talking different things. But how our conviction will be strong about the Supreme Personality of Godhead? So we'll have strong conviction by seeing the conviction of our spiritual master about the absolute truth. Bhagavan, Sabde Parecha Nishnatang Brahmanupasamasrayam. Sabdanistha Brahmanistha is nishtha, steadiness, fixed her Shabda Brahma, Vedic literatures, and Nishta towards Param Brahma, that convinces us. By seeing how convinced he is, we become very convinced. Scripture cannot give us that much conviction as much as a pure devotee's life can give us conviction about the absolute truth, Supreme Personality of Godhead. So we see how Guru Maharaj has surrendered his life from his childhood, 18, 19 years old. Guru Maharaj left his house and surrendered to Srila Prabhupada, and the whole his life, Guru Maharaj's life, his behavior, way of talking, way of managing, everything. If we scrutinize and observe, we will see that Guru Maharaj is like a living Bhagavad Gita. Many instructions we read in Bhagavad Gita, but through Guru Maharaj, we can see all those teachings or lessons Krishna has given in Bhagavad Gita, how that has been practiced, or Guru Maharaj has been exemplified on this. So it is a great boon for all of us to be under the shelter of Guru Maharaj. So Guru Maharaj, like many other disciples of Srila Prabhupada, Guru Maharaj received many instructions. Many of Prabhupada disciples, they did some service, they left. Many are still trying to do service, fulfill Prabhupada's desires. But Guru Maharaj remembers so many instructions Prabhupada gave to him, how to act on those instructions. And among all the instructions, two most important instructions Guru Maharaj gave. Guru Maharaj told him that you initiate 50, Srila Prabhupada told Guru Maharaj to initiate 50,000 disciples. So it is not an easy job. So it is big endeavor, lot of criticism, lot of karma, but Guru Maharaj is determined, indifferent to all these things, is determined to initiate. As a result, Guru Maharaj has crossed beyond, he has initiated beyond 50,000. I don't know, maybe it will become 100,000. Looks like the way Guru Maharaj initiating. Always Guru Maharaj says, Prabhupada has told me to initiate 50,000 disciples. So once some GBC challenged, not challenged, said, okay, what is the witness? No, how, on what basis you said? When Prabhupada said, no, why he said, who was there? And Guru Maharaj wrote to GBC body one devotee's name. I can tell his name is Bhavananda Prabhu. Name. Guru Maharaj, he has heard that Prabhupada told me to initiate 50,000 disciples. So I read it in our GBC conference. So Bhavananda, he confirmed to GBC body that yes, Prabhupada said. So one day in Mayapur, I saw Bhavananda Prabhu. So I asked him that, did you hear that Prabhupada said, Guru Maharaj to initiate 50,000 people? Then he said, yes. Because that time, Bhavananda Prabhu was very dear to Prabhupada. Till today, is very dear to Prabhupada also. Though he changed his ashram, that doesn't matter. Still is very dear to Prabhupada. And he was very close to Srila Prabhupada that time when Prabhupada was on the planet. So he said, yes, Prabhupada told me and your Guru Maharaj to each of us to initiate 50,000 disciples. So because Bhavananda Prabhu is not initiating anymore nowadays, so he said, because I am no more initiating, your Guru Maharaj should take my quota also. He should initiate 100,000 people. Jokingly saying like that. But it looks like the amount of people taking shelter and initiation from Guru Maharaj. Who knows if Krishna wants, he'll be giving initiation to 100,000 people. So that is his goal. Once Guru Maharaj was telling on Janmashtami day, initiation ceremony, among all the services to Krishna, that Krishna is pleased with the harmony living entity we are bringing onto his lotus feet. That's the best service. That pleases Krishna the best. Guru Maharaj was telling on Janmashtami day in initiation ceremony. So Guru Maharaj is very eager. He doesn't care what people criticize, who says what, shamelessly. He does not care for anybody. He just wants to please Krishna, that's it. So he works hard day and night, without caring his bodily comfort or anything. How more and more thousands of people will come to the lotus feet of Krishna. That is his business. That is the purpose. So that's why Guru Maharaj is trying in so many ways. So when Guru Maharaj, if he has to travel a lot and initiating so many people, so when Guru Maharaj went through health crisis, so many thought of very good in the sense that they all want Guru Maharaj to stay in Mayapur. The Guru Maharaj traveling so much, so Guru Maharaj will stay in Mayapur now. But after a stroke also, Guru Maharaj is traveling and traveling and traveling. Only because of this lockdown period, Guru Maharaj is stuck in Mayapur. The same way, when the stroke happens, then we thought now Guru Maharaj can't reciprocate the devotees so much. So number of people taking initiation from Guru Maharaj will reduce. But miraculously, it has not reduced, it has doubled, tripled. More thousands of people that come forward, even if they don't get so much personal association, but some or other, with Guru Maharaj has created a structure in such a way, he has engaged his disciples, followers, and empowered them in such a way, and Guru Maharaj has set up systems in such a way, still thousands of people are taking shelter at his lotus feet, and he's taking care of everybody. He's praying for everybody. He cares for everybody. He's waiting for everybody. By seeing his eagerness to care his devotees, his disciples, we can see how always he's thinking, always he's pushing us, encouraging us, please, devotee care, devotee care, devotee care. So that also is a great boon for us, that we have such a caring spiritual master. Mentally, by his words, by his body, everything he's engaging to take care of us. The details of even in Mayapur, devotees, they become sick. Guru Maharaj takes care of them, personally speaking to them, caring for them. One can't imagine how somebody can expand himself to care for others. So we have to take advantage the Guru Maharaj's legacy, that especially Guru Maharaj has given thousands of lectures. That is big treasure for all of us. So that we'll hear Guru Maharaj's lecture. And in Mayapur, we have made one JPS Seva Trust. We are acquiring land. The GBC has given permission. Bureau has given permission. Land negotiation is going on. We are trying to get land, 3-4 acres, which cost 7 crore rupees. 7 crores means 100 lakh is 1 crore. 100,000. 700 crores means about $1 million. Yes. 7 crores means $1 million. We are planning to buy this land to preserve Guru Maharaj, to preserve all his archives, and devotee care will take place from there. And also we'll have a museum that Guru Maharaj came to Mayapur, how Mayapur was. From that time, how Mayapur is growing and growing and growing. So that is the second point Prabhupada has told. First point I told, out of many instructions, Prabhupada told to give 50,000 disciples, and he told Guru Maharaj, I'm giving you kingdom of God, to develop it. Now you can see what is happening in Mayapur. Prabhupada told two things. He told in regards to ISKCON, Prabhupada said, at least whatever I have given you, you maintain it. To his disciples, for ISKCON, he said, you maintain it. But for Mayapur, he did not say, whatever I have given you, you maintain it. Rather, he said, whatever I have given you, you develop it. And through his instructions, Prabhupada empowered Guru Maharaj that how from the day one, Guru Maharaj sitting there and maintaining and developing Mayapur in every respect, where devotees from 60 different countries, 68 different countries residing, and about 70 gurus, disciples staying together. Unique, nowhere in the world. There's a temple where 70 gurus, disciples staying from 68 countries. And it is not so easy, it's a big challenge. But because of Guru Maharaj's expertise in management, that Guru Maharaj managed to develop Mayapur in such a way. So, like this, there are unlimited things to speak about Guru Maharaj. All I will say that let us work for this JPS Seva Trust acquiring this land. We need $1 million for that to acquire the land. Once we have land, then we'll develop it, museum, then archives, then Guru Maharaj initiating, going on initiating thousands of disciples. They have to be cared for. They have to be always stay in touch. They have to be nourished in their bhakti life. So who will do it? We have to help Guru Maharaj for doing these things. So we are requesting devotees to help at this point to acquire this land. Please send your donation as much as possible. Please contact me. We have made that 100,000 rupees. That is $1,500. Each devotee, $1,500. We want 700 devotees like this. 700 devotees. Out of that, already 200 devotees have come forward. Not 200, 160 devotees have come forward with this fund amount. And we encourage all of you, each of you, please come forward. And there will be a pillar, 7 pillars at the entrance of this property, very close to our master plan. 7 pillars, and we'll inscribe your name there as the land donor. So $1,500 is not a big amount for any of you. You can easily donate. Please contact me or Vaikuntha Nitya Prabhu or whoever is organizing this program, so that we'll arrange this money and get this land as quick as possible. Because Mayapur land is becoming very difficult. The land is there, then we can do anything in future, no problem. So I request each and every disciple of Guru Maharaj in European countries, please donate $1,500. You can give in installment 500, 500, 500. No problem. Some of you please take this seriously. So in this way, we'll have unique things that Guru Maharaj, while he's on the planet, he can see that how we are trying to preserve his legacy, and he's concerned about it. I have spent very close times with Guru Maharaj, and he's very concerned that he told once to me one time, and our Pandava Prabhu, one of our dear God brother, very, very sincere and surrendered to Guru Maharaj. He knows Guru Maharaj. Guru Maharaj is everything in his life. Pandava Prabhu in America, he had a mobile van and he was traveling with that with all Guru Maharaj cassettes. That time it was cassettes. So one day Guru Maharaj shouted at me. He said, why don't you do something? He is moving with all these tapes, cassettes, tapes in a mobile van. I have given thousands of hours of my life speaking. These are the treasures for my disciples. And that's why then we brought all those things. Then the archive is working very nicely. We have very efficient God brother, Samarasik Prabhu, very dedicated, extremely dedicated. And Vaikuntapati Prabhu also helping. So in different ways, devotees are engaging how to preserve Guru Maharaj's lectures, his letters, all these things, thousands of hours he has given for the upliftment of humanity and for the upliftment of devotees and special for his disciples. So each of us, we should think it very seriously. Such a rare soul has come down to this earthly planet, and whatever he's giving is not only meant for his disciples, it is to bring the auspiciousness benefit to this earthly planet, to each and everybody of this earthly planet. The Guru Maharaj has that much wealth he has given, and that much wealth he has given. His minds of jewels, his activities, his instructions, his exemplary behavior, his lectures, his achievements, everything is there for people to know about, to be inspired by hearing about, and what to speak of. We all disciples who have taken shelter at his lotus feet. So like this, so many things are there. So I think I should end here because we have other programs also. So thank you very much. I am very grateful to all of you. Previously once also I joined to JSSS program in Europe, once in South America, different parts of the world. The JSSS Jaya Pataka Sishu Samuha, I started when I was brahmachari, my initial days. That time Guru Maharaj had very few disciples. I was doing Sankirtan in Calcutta. That's time myself and one of my god brother, Virchandra Prabhu, and we started this. And one of my god brother, Madhvacharya Prabhu, he gave this name from Gujarat, Jaya Pataka Sishu Samuha. We were publishing many magazines that time, many books, magazines. So like this, but now of course, Guru Maharaj has thousands of disciples. It needs more organization, more coordination, like that. And I'm very, very happy with all of you that we are coordinating with each other to keep yourself together. So like this, all of us, let us keep ourselves together under the shelter of Guru Maharaj, and thus we keep ourselves safe, and we keep others in safe also in your lives of Krishna consciousness. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna. Hare
Hare Krishna Maharaj, it was really wonderful talk, I must say, from my heart. Maybe some devotees want to give you some question. Dear devotees, please, 1 or 2 questions.
Hare Krishna Maharaj. Please accept my humble obeisance.
Yes.
It's Alala Krishna Das from Rome. My question is, what is exactly will be built on this land? What is the master plan?
Say it again.
What there will be built on this land? What kind of
Oh,
structures?
we will have one. Yes, on this land we'll have archives, one building for archives, and then we have one big building for a museum, Guruma's achievements in Mayapur and everything from childhood up to now, everything. Then we'll have devotee care office. Then we'll have some guest house. So things like this, so that this area will be used by his disciples and public will have access also. Our plan is we'll develop this area in such a way that as many as people will come to see the TOVP, they'll all come here to see how Mayapur from a paddy field has developed up to this point. That museum for public will be very attractive, and archive devotee care. These three main things. If you have sufficient place, we'll build an area where we all can gather there, also have different functions, different programs. So that will be like the central place for coordinating all these thousands of disciples of Guru Maharaj all over the world, caring for them and different things. So mainly three things: archives, then devotee care, and then museum. These three things as of now in our mind.
Any more question for Maharaj? Don't be shy.
Maharaj, accept my respectful obeisance. I'm very much curious how you met Jayapataka Swami and how did you know he was your Guru Maharaj?
I was studying in Puri. My birthplace is in Puri. I came in contact with the two Canadian devotees, Tamahar Prabhu and Padmapani. That time they put me in touch with Guru Maharaj. So I had letter correspondence with Guru Maharaj. So I was planning to go come to Mayapur and join. Then one time Guru Maharaj came to Puri. So I went to meet Guru Maharaj in hotel. So I was very impressed to see Guru Maharaj. That I thought he should be my guru. Main thing what attracted me, that when Guru Maharaj is staying in a hotel, but he has removed the hotel bed. He was sitting on the plain wooden planks. That is one thing attracted me. Oh, he must be good sadhu. Then also his figure, his big figure, also attracted me very much. Guru Maharaj, initially Guru Maharaj is very thin, but by the time I see him, he has very huge figure.
Yeah.
Room. Then I saw like a golden mountain sitting there.
Yes.
Then I asked Guru Maharaj, I am to join ISKCON. Then Guru Maharaj said, okay, come with me. He had gone to Puri with Prabhupada's car. But I was too young to decide to live like that. Then within 1 month, I did not come with Guru Maharaj. But then within 1 month, I left house. Then I came to Mayapur. And I took shelter of Guru Maharaj from the day one. It is like Guru Maharaj brought me from my house. He went there to Puri. It is Krishna's plan. Brahmanda Brahmite Kono Bhagavanji. So I was fortunate. So Guru Maharaj personally brought me to from my house. Later on, he visited my house also. My house, I have a house in Puri and a house in village also. He went to my village also there, met my family members. So like this. So from my birth in Krishna consciousness, I have been cared by Guru Maharaj very closely.
Very nice. Very nice. Thank you.
Sorry, I have one question more.
Yes.
You mentioned that our relationship with our guru is eternal. But what in case that we, for example, in different lives, we can have gurus? It's not a fact that we can leave our body and go directly to the spiritual world in one lifetime. So what happens if in different lifetimes we have different gurus? Is it the same soul, or it's different souls with which we have the eternal relationship in the spiritual world in some way? Haribol.
I don't know. I can speculate something. That guru, for example, you have somebody. One guru has many disciples. Some disciples could make it to go back to Godhead. Some could not make to go back to Godhead. Then guru will come again, and all those disciples, they will again take shelter of that guru to go back to Godhead, practice Krishna consciousness. That is one answer. Another answer is it's like Guru Tattva. Even if there are many gurus, they're all expansion of Nityananda Prabhu. So they will be empowered like that. And the guru will personally come, or in different life, guru through his disciples, he can deliver also. Somebody they could not make it to go back to Godhead. So that guru can, through his disciples, he can also deliver. So many different ways there could be. That how we always stay in touch with the guru in different way, different forms. Like that.
Thank you very much.
So I take leave now.
Yes, thank you, Maharaj. Really, it was wonderful you with us. I hope in the future we can also have you in our association. So one big Haribol to Bhakti Purushottam Swami. Haribol.
Haribol. Thank you very much.
Thank you, our
Hare
dear God
Krishna.
brother.
Hari Bol, Guru Maharaj. Thanks a lot. Hari Bol.
Haribol Maharaj, Hare Krishna.
I
When
think
start accepting the donation?
well, later you contact me or your local, and we will give you contact of Bhakti Purushottam Swami.
Okay.
Anybody
Thank
contact
you.
local. Now we will have Guru Puja for 5 minutes with Lakshmi Narasimha Prabhu from Italy. Stay with us. After that, Konteya Prabhu will come and Lilavsini Mataji will say something. So I think it was
So
wonderful lecture. Yes.
On chat box, I'm giving my email ID. If anybody want to contact me in regards to JPS Seva Trust, you can contact me. My email ID and WhatsApp number will be on chat box. You can see there. Okay.
Okay. Great. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Maharaj. Thank you.
So please.
Hare Krishna.
Yeah, Lakshmi Narasimha Prabhu.
Yes. Hare Krishna.
Hare
Please
Krishna.
accept our respectful obeisances. Thank you for giving us this service. And all goes to Guru Maharaj and Srila Prabhupada. Hare
Bye.
Hribo, wonderful bhajans and prayers. Thank you. Thank you. I hope now with us is Kanteya Prabhu.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Can admin put Kanteya Prabhu on the screen, on the main focus? Because at the moment I don't see you. Where are you? Hare Krishna. Admin, if you can put please Kanteya Prabhu.
That's not Kanteya.
No, this is not Kanteya. Similar size and from Mayapur, but not him. Kanteya Prabhu, you have your name on the your video?
My name, my video.
Okay, you are here. You are here. Thank you. So you have your 5 minutes to encourage us, to enlighten us.
Encourage you to do what? No, I want to say I'm encouraged to see so many old friends. I see Udaranga, Devi. I see so many. I mean, Laja Lakshmi, and I see so many. I mean, I won't say all the names, but I'm very encouraged already. So what do you want to discuss in 5 minutes?
Maybe you are close to Guru Maharaj, you know his heart, his ideas, his desires.
Well, I mean, it's hard to know his ideas. I mean, in one sense it's hard, in one sense it's easy. It's hard because he has so many ideas. He's like a volcano of ideas. He's always coming up with more ideas. And so in one sense it's very easy. And in one sense it's hard because again, he comes always up with some new projects. In fact, one god brother of Guru Maharaj, Gopal Bhatta Prabhu, some of you know him, he was just telling me the other day that he seems like he's in a new cerebral youth. It's a new phase in which he's very much more alive, very much active. He writes always on the leadership discussions, which is the conference with the GBCs, ministries, deputies, and other people. He always puts important texts saying we should preach here, we should preach there. A few days ago, he put a text saying we should preach to the blind people. And then he would say, do we have books? And then somebody say, yeah, we do have some Bhagavad Gita in Braille and things like that. Even with on the front of the Congregational Development Ministry, he's always giving ideas. Just a couple of days ago, he posted something that he wanted videos for every program. So he wrote to the Chowpatty people asking for videos on the counselor programs. He shared videos on the Bhakti Vriksha. So he's very, very active mentally. And as you probably know, he's very active online, on Zoom, connecting with different parts of the world on different day. He's very active in this Leelas of Lord Chaitanya that will become a book. So I don't think I know much more than what you know, but I know that he's very active in everything. In fact, see, I participate in the GBC meetings, which nowadays are online on Zoom, and I participate as a co-minister of congregational development. And so Guru Maharaj is always one of the most active people. In fact, sometimes the chair has to stop him. Stop him in the sense that they make the rule, because it's only 90 minutes meeting. So they say, look, you got to, each member can only speak 3 times. Otherwise, you can't hear. And Guru Maharaj has always something to say on every topic. Could be the samadhis in Mayapur, could be this or that. So I'm just saying, sometimes the chairman has to say, Maharaj, you already spoke 3 times, and this and that. So he is very active. It's like a full flowing river of idea, of interest. That's what I also noticed when I was serving him as a secretary and assisting him for the GBC meetings. See, some GBCs have particular interest in a particular areas, right? Maybe those 3, 4, 5 subjects. And then other areas, it's not really their thing, But Guru Maharaj, I always notice, he is into everything, Any subject, he has an opinion, or he has some questions that he wants to understand. Even technical things. I remember years ago they were discussing the Vaishnava calendar, which is very technical, about astronomy and so on. And he also had things to say. So that's Guru Maharaj. It's really he's playing the whole field. Sociology, philosophy, theology, everything. So are my 5 minutes up? Should I go?
No, of course you can say something more. I think it's Sunday. We don't have Sunday program here in Europe. At least most temples are closed, and there is no school. Shops are closed, at least in Slovenia.
What would you like to talk about?
Well, Guru Maharaj is having so many disciples, right? How to do it that we help him to take care about each other? What's your practical view, right?
Well, it's a family. You see, I give you an analogy. You see, ISKCON, one can relate to ISKCON as a customer, as a client, or can relate to ISKCON as a family member. Many people, without mentioning any names, of course, but many people relate to ISKCON as a customer. In other words, they have an interest in spiritual life. They come to ISKCON. They see if ISKCON can deliver the goods, can deliver the products, can provide those experiences that One was looking for, one was seeking. And then if they are happy, they stay around. When they're not happy anymore, they leave. They leave or they become inactive. So that's like the mood of a customer. Because a customer, like, you know, we are all customers of Amazon or some supermarket here and there. If we are not happy with the service, we just change the shop. We just go and give our money somewhere else. Like we all do this. If we are not happy with the service or the products, just leave. And it's fine if you are a customer. It's your right, right? But family is different. A family, if you have some old parent who is sick, you cannot just say, well, you know, I don't care anymore, or it's such a headache, such a tiresome thing to take care of this parents or children. When children are sick, children, you got to take them to the dentist, or you got to have talk with the in the parent teachers conference in the school. Your family, and you feel obliged because it's family. It's you can't just say I don't care. So similarly, if we feel we are family, then we feel a connection. We feel a connection which is deep, is real, and it brings some obligations, it brings some responsibilities. So this is a family within a family. This is the bigger family of Srila Prabhupada, of course, within the bigger family of Lord Chaitanya's movement. There's this big family of Srila Prabhupada, International Society for Krishna Consciousness. And within this family, there are sub-families, sub-branches. Just like you all know the Bhakti Vriksha analogy in Chaitanya Charitamrita, there is this big tree, and then there is these branches. The main one is Nityananda Prabhu, Advaitacharya, but there are dozens and dozens and dozens. They're described over about 3 chapters in Chaitanya Charitamrita. And Srila Prabhupada says ISKCON is one of the branches. So within this branch of ISKCON, which is a pretty big branch, there are sub-branches. So they're all connected. It's all the same tree, but they also have their own distinctions. So why we all took shelter in Guru Maharaj, why we took initiation, or some of you I see it's aspiring for initiation. Why? Because we have a connection. We have a connection with his mood. We have a connection with his person. We have a connection with his teachings. We have a connection with his flavor, with his emphasis. And so we are connected. And so when you join a family, you also take on some obligations, some responsibilities. And I said I'm inspired because I see so many devotees here that are expressing those responsibilities in so many years. You know, I can see Deva Kirupa, I can see whom I can see here. Let me see. I can see so many people whom I know, they're serving Guru Maharaj for decades. And so it's very inspiring. Through thick and thin, we are all connected.
Okay, thank you. I think you can speak. I think you can speak for many hours for sure. I wish that maybe on some other meetings after 2-3 months, maybe you can be the main guest. I'm sure there is. So unless
main guest, main ghost, it's up to you. Whatever you want.
Yeah. If anybody maybe have just one short question for Kunteya Prabhu, some urgent, important, maybe one question. Kuntanitai, yes, you can turn on by yourself.
Yes. Well, I believe that one of the main reasons why we ask Kunteya Prabhu today to join us is to ask why for devotees around Europe is important to be part of those meetings, of those group meetings, and why is also important to be regularly connected with Guru Maharaj. I believe that Prabhu already answered large way to all these questions with what he already said. But it would be nice to give some just one short advice or something, why from his own personal point of view, because he's very much connected, how that brings us to level higher and closer to some safe zone in spiritual life.
Look, the simple answer is this. I can see many of your faces, not all, but you are so beautiful people. I know some of your personal histories. Some of you have faced many different challenges at a different level, social, economic, physical, social, so many different challenges of different types. And you have stuck it out. You have been determined. You have been faithful. You have been loyal. So we all know that association is so important. So you, and I'm talking about those I know, I don't know all of you personally, but you are beautiful and you offer beautiful association, and this association is very enriching. And if my point is this, if we want to understand Guru Maharaj, we'll probably understand it even better through his dedicated disciples. Just like once I was hearing a devotee, something he said very beautifully. He said, you can look at the deity, say Radha Madhava and Mayapur. You can look at the deity, and of course you get something. You get some idea and you get some sense of Radha Madhava. But if you really want to understand Radha Madhava, you need to look at the devotees looking at the Radha Madhava. You need to look at their eyes. Sometimes you see tears in their eyes. Sometimes you see a deep absorption. They have this divine expression. They are completely absorbed in the darshan. You could really see the connection. So sometimes you get more connection to the deities, more appreciation of the deities by looking at the devotees, looking at the deities, more than looking at the deities. So similarly, we do all have a relation with Guru Maharaj. At the same time, you might increase your connection with Guru Maharaj, seeing the devotees, like many of you, that through thick and thin, through geographical distance, through a number of challenges that they faced, they remain loyal, they remain faithful, they remain determined, and they continue doing practical things. And so if you want to learn about Guru Maharaj, if you want to learn to love Guru Maharaj, you should see those who love Guru Maharaj and those who are dedicated to Guru Maharaj. That in one way is even more effective and more direct than looking directly at Guru Maharaj.
Haribo, wonderful.
Yay.
Yeah, really wonderful. So thank you.
Grazie Kaunteya, bellissima ispirazione, Ribon.
Yeah.
Hare Krishna.
Molto bene, molto bene. Okay, Kante Prabhu, I would thank you.
But I heard that now we have Lila Vilasini, so I want to stay on. I want to hear from her.
Of course,
She's my guru.
Okay, Guru Mata.
She's our Guru Mata too. Arrivo.
So Lila Visini Mataji, please, now it's your turn. You have something to say?
Hare Krishna, all glories to Srila Guru Maharaj, Srila Prabhupada, accept my obeisances, all of you. I haven't really got anything to say, only what you've told me to say. Practically, Janaki Ramachandra Prabhu asked me to remind all of the devotees to connect to jayapatakaswami.org, and you can access the downloading to the website through Mighty Network app. I'm going to put it on the chat so you can read it, but they really would like you to download because Jayapataka Swami writes every day. There's everyday update and everything of Guru Maharaj, and you can keep updated with him every single day. So no problem there. And you can also look for old photos that I found as well, you know. So really amazing photos from past events that we've had for many, many years. And I'm sure many of you will find yourselves in together with Guru Maharaj. And I found many from Milano and Florence and everything. So I'm sure all of you will find others. So it's a very nice website, and I would like you all to, you know, also join. And Guru Maharaj also does desire this. So thank you, Kunteya, anyway. Though I haven't spoke with you for many years, and nice to see you. And anyway, that's all I got to say because that's all they told me to say.
Yeah, you want to say something more? Just say.
No, I'm not one. I'm not a talker. I rather do things than talk.
Okay, thank you for this. Info. I have one of the last thing to say, and we have this year a plan for this month to sponsor some books in the Guru Maharaj name. So there are two opportunities that you can sponsor books in your temple, let's say in Slovenia, and put these books on Guru Maharaj name and report these books to your local coordinator. In Slovenia, that's me. In some other country, somebody else. Or we will send information. You can directly sponsor books in Mayapur. So collect in your country everybody who want to sponsor Bhagavad Gita. We will send how much it costs one Bhagavad Gita, and then you send through your account directly to account which we will put on. But that can be done later. The most important is that if you are inspired to, because Guru Maharaj have instruction to distribute many books every month from Srila Prabhupada. So idea, you can do this locally on his name or directly in India on his name. This is what I wanted to say regarding the books. We have Jayapataka Swami Shisha Shamuha WhatsApp group and also Facebook group. So please get connected to this group. You can get connected to this group so you can be in touch with all information what we are sending. That's the best way, Facebook and through WhatsApp group. And for the end, at least from my side, I want to say that Guru Maharaj want to take care about all of us. The best way is that all of you join the Sangha mentorship system in your country, or became a mentor, or became the Sangha leader, or that we regularly meet each on every 2-3 months or something through online or in live. And we discussed about Guru Maharaj projects, about Guru Maharaj glories. Yeah, this is from my side. Otherwise, I can speak more. It's good to start on time and good to end on time. So next time devotees will come. So Kunteya Prabhu, Kunteya Prabhu, you want to say? Hi, Kunteya Prabhu also sent something on the chat if you want to read later. So hopefully we meet after 2 months or 3 months or something like this, again like this. I think it was wonderful. We were trying also to get Bhaktivinoda Swami to come and to speak with us, and maybe Guru Maharaj will also appear someday. So anybody else want to say something? Please, before we finish, I forgot something. Looks like this is time now for the lunch in Europe also.
I had a question.
Yes, please.
From Kunteya Prabhu, I have the question. You were given the. Can you hear me?
Yeah. I can hear you.
Oh, very good.
I don't know what's your name?
My name is Labanga Latika. Labanga Latika. I'm from Sweden. You were giving the analogy of being a customer or being a family member, and then being a family member, you have more obligations and a stronger connection. I wanted to ask some devotees, especially in the difficult times after when Prabhupada left, and maybe also in the time when we had some difficulties with the different persons leaving and so on. They got, and also they had maybe got bad treatment. And also in real families, it sometimes happens when the family is too dysfunctional, you have to cut ties. And then how to connect again to people in a difficult times, because that time you cannot come to them and say you have some obligation. Then you have to have another approach. And I wanted to ask if you have some suggestion or ideas for devotees who kind of have broken relationships, but they are still devotees.
Yeah, of course. You see, just like in a family, the obligation is for those who are in good health. You know, if somebody breaks a leg or breaks the head, you can't ask much to that person. If somebody's in hospital with, say, 80% third degree burns, you can't ask anything. You can't ask anything. You should do this, you should do that for the family. Obviously, that's a time in which that person needs care from the family, from the hospital. So similarly, when somebody is healthy, meaning he has a progressive, functional relation with the society, with the Lord Chaitanya's movement, with the International Society for Krishna Consciousness, then he or she has an obligation to do something for those who are not in that healthy condition. So main thing is always to keep the door open. Because as you said, they are devotees, even if they are now burnt with ISKCON. And of course, in ISKCON, we are very expert in burning people, in frying people, in mutilating people. It's like almost our national sport. So it's not always people who disconnect that they're at fault. So those who have disconnected, we should understand they face challenges, they face sometimes abuse in different forms, they face sometimes exploitation, and they couldn't take it anymore. So we should understand that we should keep the door open. We should appreciate all the efforts they done, the service they offered, the sacrifices they accepted, and we leave the door open. We leave the door open, and if we can not only leave the door open, but also kind of send a message, send a smile, send a good word, send a good vibe, send a good feelings, and they say, look, we are not demanding you come back to sadhana bhakti or back to mukti solution or back to full-on devotional service. But remember that we love you, we accept you as you are, and we are here for you as friends. So that message should be out there. That vibe should be out there. We live together for some time. Could be months, could be years, could be weeks. But whatever we did together, it was a good experience, and we appreciate that. And we remain open to the relation. And if we are strong enough, we can actually take the first step and say, look, I was thinking about you. I was thinking about our past. Don't take this message as any demand, as any request. I just wanted to know, how are you? How are you doing? So, okay.
Okay, looks like Labangalatika, she's satisfied with the answer. You want to say something?
Okay, thank you. Hare Krishna.
Okay, thank you. So we should slowly close our meeting. We will try to meet as soon as possible. Actually, Guru Maharaj's desire is to meet once in a month. We will see if this is possible, actually, if the devotees have so much time and enthusiasm to do this. And that today it was around 60 per city, 70 devotees online, plus about 10 on YouTube. So I would like to thank you to everyone for being together, to come here, inspire more devotees to come next time, join to WhatsApp group, to Facebook group, and all glories to Guru Maharaj.
Jai.
Jai.
Thank you very much.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Jai. Hare Krishna.
Yeah, thank you for organizing this.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Vachapatitanam pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo namo namaha.
Patitanam pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo namo namaha.
Hari Bol.
Hari Bol.
Krishna Kauteja Prabhu.
Gopa. Hari Bol. Chi è quella bella signora?
Che bellissimo.
Buon tutti.
Hari Bol, Vingoyan. Hari Bol.
Hari Bol.